Hey guys, Lord Naren White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God, back with you with the next video in my Squadron 2D playlist. Today I'll be bringing you another 3x draft game. I'm really excited to bring this game to you because the last time you saw a draft game was 2 weeks ago, and the game didn't go very long. So in terms of reaching like after wave, like reaching wave 20 or something. So, as usual, standard draft and everything. Actually, good reminder to myself to type GLHF more because I typically don't do that enough. So, yeah. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. No swarm host option for me, which is tough. The next best option for that scaling technique of multiple mobs is the deity. Though the dreadnought is also really good, just like the neo tank. Neo tank is first class. So I'm unsure about which structure to get Divine Aura or Primal Feast. The more units you get on the front line, the more attractive Primal Feast is, because there are more units receiving damage. Um, Thinking about what I want to get here, Ranger is really good. I actually don't have a good tank, so Grizzly's a good option. There isn't much better actually. Captain is good. Saint is good too, but it might not be worth it. I'll go with the Saint for the flexibility, as well as random here, and yeah, nice. That should be fun. In the end, didn't really get much of what I wanted. Shadow Fist was the only option, right? So did get a Grizzly though, so we'll make it work with that. I think Grizzly can hold two waves. The thing is, like, a wall of Greymanes is a pretty attractive thing. And I say that because if all of them are getting attacked with Primal Feast, all of them are slaying to regain their health, which is really attractive. And so, like, that in combination with a bunch of Celestians, I feel like has a lot of healing power. You know? So, like, the Grizzly, Celestial, and Ranger, all the way through Wave 10. And then after that, start building the Doomsday machines for the boss in 20. Seems like a pretty good strategy, and you know, it's unclear whether volley fire would have been better, which is certainly an option with the ranger. But I felt that volley fire was best with the swarm host in particular, so I went ahead with the selection I made here. And I'm gonna gas significantly off the start because the grizzly can hold two waves with its perk, I believe. That's pretty cool that even the max health goes up. I'm actually going to take a look here before I gas further on how much health it takes for a Saint, because the Saint will actually fill the remaining health here of this Grizzly. 95, so I need... It's close. Actually, it's really close. 17, yeah, we got it. Yeah, we actually had it. That's really cool. Because one Saint is super useful here because it's healing the Grizzly on top of the Primal Feast buff, which is... That's a good combination there. That's a lot of healing coming into our tank. Should be good there. I'm going to do a little bit of research online quickly. I have no idea what the range of the Doomsday machine is, and it's not like there's an available like PDF or something online, so yeah. Pretty cool so far. Going well. So got a decision to make here. I'm gonna go ahead and get a Malia. And next round I'll save up and look to get unfortunately, Greymane has gone down here. But we're fighting hard. And with these leaks, we actually, I think, are the only people that have units left fighting. Which means we should be able to clean up quite a bit of income here. Which will actually potentially allow us to get our Greymane, which is definitely not part of the strategy, so I don't recommend that or something, but yeah. We're able to get a lot of income, as you see here. And that's actually catapulting us near the 205 mark, which we got. And there's our Greymane for that reason. So a lot of healing from this Greymane. And actually the best idea pretty much from here is to just get Rangers. Because they do a lot of burst damage on the boss wave. And far enough back, they can pretty much burst down the boss themselves, so yeah. So you see this Greymane is hanging in there against heavy marine fire, which is pretty cool. And the Melee is able to also hang in there. Not sure how long he can go for, but he's fighting on. Gotta give kudos to that. And can the Melee hold him off? Looks like it. Good job, guys. From here, I have a decision to make. I myself, because I want to capitalize on the Primal Feast buff, I'm going to go ahead and create another Greymane up here. A Grizzly. Because with both of these units slaying, you see here, this is slayed 125, and all that healing is for these units on the front line. And because I have a frontline perk, I want to take advantage of that. And so that's something that we'll do here. This wave is tough for the Greymanes because these overloads are strong against the biological units. You see, even the mighty Greymane is dropping health fast. But we're hanging in there. Nice. Okay. So here another wave to gas up. And like I mentioned, I felt more comfortable with the double Greymane because both of them are taking advantage of the slaying power that comes from having this primal buff. And so as the boss wave approaches, I'll be sure to upgrade the Rangers, but for now it's not essential because I'm getting good value out of just these units here. I am going to go ahead and increase the defenses in the back rank though. Because you saw that my melee was getting pressed, and that can lead to a leak even if the actual Grizzlies hold, the Greymanes, excuse me. So we don't want to risk that. So just creating two, excuse me. So just creating these two here will be helpful. Yeah. Not sure if I'll hold actually because I'm in a tough position from a send perspective, but yeah. Battle Bears is doing really well. He has a big gas amount. But we're going to start getting more and more difficult sends, so with the two people who have left, we're playing 2-on-3, so that's not too easy. We'll do the best we can. There, the Saint goes down, but the Greymanes are fighting valiantly. And that is going well. You see their powerful tanking. One finally actually goes down, showing that I'm actually getting good value from them because look at just how much damage they've both soaked and output. It's just really impressive effort on their part up there on the front line. Right. And now is actually a good time to upgrade all three of these units. So 2 Meliais and a Celestian. That's about as good as I could hope for at this point in the game, so no complaints. I actually need a little bit more gas as well, which I should have the opportunity to do after this round. And then I'm going to turn my eyes to fixing this back rank of Rangers, and that will be enough for the boss. From there, I can look to complete the Doomsday Machine, which is super useful, along with more Greymanes on the fact that they are super, super useful at tanking. You see, I've already actually lost one Greymane, which shows you just how useful they are, that they soaked up all that damage. You know, so... I'd rather be a bit proactive about this. So here's 2 more Rangers. And I think I can gas on this one if I can. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. It's good. Okay, good stuff here. Really cool. So once that cannibalize effect happens, the surviving Greymane holds up. And boy, am I glad I upgraded, because it is unclear if I would have held this wave if I had not upgraded. It's even unclear now how powerful these units are, yeah. So I was able to hold, but yeah, it just goes to show that it is close. It is close. We're still down. So I'm gonna tell stay strong. It's just us. Stay strong, we got this. So yeah, I feel confident that the way we've been playing without any leaks, we have a good chance of coming out on top here. So I know for sure the best strategy is 3 Rangers, and I'm going to implement that strategy now. It is the safest strategy at this point in time to get just to pass the boss wave, which is a big source of income and subsequently very important. I'm trying to think is I'm actually thinking this Ranger is not as valuable to me as a Saint. On the fact that the Saint is just a little bit better And do I want a proton as well? Honestly, not sure. I got no problem building a proton as well for a little bit of damage soak. It didn't work out, but I tried. So 2 gray mains, and you see the big burst damage coming. And there are so many lings, but my units are targeting brilliantly. Absolutely brilliantly. Now they're fighting the lings, but there should be enough. I was very fortunate in that targeting. Yep. And battle bears held on as well. So that is really good. We should be able to gas up soundly. He's telling me to get my gas up. It's he's doing really well. You see, he's on 23. So for the fact that we're down a man, he is really playing his backside off there. I'm not feeling too confident with just these tanks, so I'm going to go ahead and get another upgrade here. So he's calling for Banshees on 14. They only sent Lings last time, which was good. It could have been worse for sure. I am glad I upgraded another unit here because no guarantee of anything holding up here. None. Because you see here, the gray mains are falling even with all this DPS trying to burst it down best we can. We're doing well though, so. Man. I'd like to get a Doomsday Machine out there as well. On the fact that we were able to even the odds. It looks like Vince dropped out, so the one thing we have going for us is we're not leaking. So if I take a look at the Doomsday Machine, I want to check out its range. 4.5. So a Doomsday Machine is really, really a powerful unit that belongs in the middle. So with 450, and then also one more gray main ought to be enough. That ought to be enough for sure. So not good right now, but doing the best I can. Unclear if we have enough. Barely. Barely, barely, barely. And enough for the Doomsday Machine, which is huge. So I've been, given the idea to save all the way through this round. So looking to get pretty much 2 Banshees. He's saving big. You can see how bad he's leaking. Or he's not getting max gas, so he really wants to make a message on 14. These Doomsday Machines are so good. And you see the gray mains falling. Showing you just how valuable this Doomsday Machine is looking like it's going to be, The way it's able to hold and then just such big damage you see from that Doomsday Machine. just how big the damage is on it. It's close. We may win. Oh man, close. I get after sale 450, and I need 450, and this will also be a supply. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. With 2 Doomsdays, I should be able to max out gas now. Doomsdays will be really good for the boss. Really, really, really good for the boss. Yeah. You see how imposing these Doomsday machines are behind that wall of Greymanes. The Greymanes take that pain as our meat shield tank, and then the Doomsday machines deal out the big damage in the back, so really cool stuff there. I'm actually going to go ahead and help myself to one more Greymane, on the fact that I really I don't think I can get one more Grizzly, right? So, yep, this is nice. So coordinating with Battle Bears on what our plan is. Make sure we're on the same page. Alright, we'll see how it goes. Dude, this guy is really doing well. Yep. Yeah, his hold is really big, for sure. So it's starting to get nearly overrun here. Wow, my Doomsday machines were fighting in there. They came out on top, barely. It was pretty close, but they were able to fight their way out and come out on top. Man. He's saying lots of Banshees. I'm thinking there sure will be a lot of Banshees considering our income at this point in the game, so. Yep. And from here we're gonna get a lot of Doomsday tanks up, so. He's calling for savings for 26. 25. I'm gonna send a little bit more. I'm not gonna leave him hanging though. I just wanna run into the savings limit. Alright. So you see here, they absolutely wreck that wall of Greymanes. Seems like no matter how many Greymanes I build, it's actually not enough, which is amazing. Okay, now I'll definitely save. Looks like I might be close to going down here. I'm not able to make much progress. So I'm starting to leak. So communicating, it's not looking good for me here. The Tyrannosaur seems to be a sticking point. Doing the best I can, but it's not really very good. I've got to believe that eventually these doomsday machines will just scale up. You know, I don't really have much of a better plan, so... You see, it's not optimized very well. My doomsday machines are struggling to get lined up. And my leaks are growing round after round. So I'm doing the absolute best I can, but it's not going great. Alright, well here goes. It's all coming down to wave 40 in the end here. 30, excuse me. And I'm definitely gonna leak, but I can do the best I can also. Okay. I gotta build, so since I ain't got much of a better answer, I guess I'll get some gray mains lined up. Maybe able to hold the line a little bit longer. I done given everything I have, so let's see. Any damage I can get on the Brutalists will help significantly. You know, even if I can't actually finish it off, anything I can get on there will help. It looks like our guy's got a good chance, so. And I was able to get good damage, so it wasn't the best, but it was something. And they're facing a big horde of Brutalisks here. But they got a lot of stuff. There's been one heck of a fight here. I think 200 is the max supply, so I'm actually not sure though. So yeah. Here's to hoping. Well, not really, like hoping, but yeah. Yep. So I'm out. I got eliminated. So I wasn't able to be much of a contributor in the end. But definitely thanks to Battle Bears for being a good sport about picking up the slack. Actually going to take a look at scouting what these guys were doing here. Looks like they also went with the Brutalisk approach here. And, you know, all different kind of units at the end. But in the end, my composition just wasn't good enough. So, yep. With that, I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel. Light be with you all. Take care, and thanks again.